Hi everyone, John here.
And Anne-Marie. Whether you need to study English for school or work, for a big test, or just because you want to improve your language skills, the way you study is important.
That's right. No one wants to waste time studying the wrong way. That's why we put together some tips to help you maximize your English study time.
Here's the first one. Quiz yourself.
No matter what level your language ability is at, this is something you can do. You maybe hated taking quizzes when you were in school, or if you're a student, maybe you still hate them, but tests and quizzes are a great way to measure your progress.
Quizzing yourself will show you what you still need to work on. So, how do you do it?
Make yourself vocabulary quizzes and force yourself to take them. If you can't write down the definitions of those words from memory, it's time to keep studying.
You could see how close your definitions come to the ones in the dictionary. Or you could use the questions from the end of an English lesson or textbook. See if you can answer them right after going through the lesson.
You know, the articles in Studio Classroom magazine all have questions at the end. If you can answer those easily, it means you're really understanding the lesson.
Try monitoring your language learning progress with a quiz. It works even better if you have a friend around to help give you that quiz.
Which brings us to our next tip. Don't study alone.
Have you ever noticed that things can be more enjoyable when you're with a friend? The same is true with studying English.
That's right. Here's how a study buddy can help you study more effectively.
Studying with a study buddy forces you to say what you're trying to learn out loud if you're doing it correctly. When we say information out loud, we automatically retain it better.
In addition, doing something with another person can be more fun and makes your study time go by faster.
A study buddy can help you take a look at what you need to work on. Maybe you'll learn something about yourself by listening to their suggestions.
But what should you do if you don't have a study buddy? Where can you find one?
Study buddies can be anyone who is also trying to learn English. Try asking a coworker or a classmate if they want to study with you.
And, of course, English clubs in person and online are also a great place to look.
Two heads are better than one, friends, so don't always study alone. Find a friend.
Okay, so far we've talked about quizzing yourself and studying with a friend. What's another way to maximize your English study time?
Setting small, attainable goals. That's the next tip we want to share with you. First, let's answer this question. What does it mean if something is attainable?
If something is attainable, it means it is possible to achieve. An attainable goal is a goal you can actually meet.
Why is having an attainable goal important when studying English? Well, goals motivate us. They give us something to work towards.
That's right. And when we meet our goals, we feel encouraged. It's a great feeling to accomplish something you set out to do.
A big goal like, in 2 years, I want to have native pronunciation in English is great, but it might not be realistic. If you don't meet that goal, you could feel sad or discouraged.
Instead, try making goals like learning 25 new vocabulary words in 1 week for a month. That's an attainable goal.
And when you reach that goal, you'll feel great. 100 new vocabulary words is a wonderful thing to celebrate.
Your goal could be anything. Just make sure it's something you can truly accomplish. Set a goal today. See if it motivates you to study and improve your English.
And speaking of motivation, this next tip will definitely help you with your self-motivation when studying.
It's maybe one of the most important tips we've taught. Do things you enjoy in English.
Did you know you don't have to sit still and have a book open in order to study language? Some of the best lessons you'll learn and vocabulary you'll remember will come from experiences.
That's why it's so important to find an activity you enjoy and do it in English.
The possibilities are endless. If you like movies, watch a movie in English. If you like singing, Find an English choir to join and sing in English.
You could play a sport in English too. There are teams and groups that compete and practice in English. Right where you live, you can use Google or Facebook to help you find them.
Do you like public speaking? Try giving speeches in English.
Practice some of these tips today. They will help you on your English learning journey.
And of course, if you want to see all of our tips to help you improve your English, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Leave a comment down below which tip you found most helpful. We'll see you next time.